What's going on, man? It's 187 a new breed, back at it again. Um, I wanna speak on um, and this goes out to fellas, and women can chime in on it too. Is there such a thing as a person being outside of your league, or you find somebody is somebody too beautiful to be with somebody? Or is it too good to be true, or whatever? Because I know sometimes you look around and you see, you know, people will say, "Well, how did this dude get with that fine ass chick right there? Like, he ain't even all that. He fat. He not attractive or something." And it has to do one thing. It has you have to have a nice mouthpiece out here, because you got to talk. If you talk about it, you got to be about it. And in some cases, money does have a factor within the person. People want to say it doesn't, but it do. You rarely find that person that's like, okay, even with a beautiful female or any type of female, no matter how she looks, um, will be down for you, even if you at your worst. So the whole thing, I don't think there's such a thing as somebody being outside of of a league. That's my opinion. I don't think that if you, but the connection, and no matter how beautiful a person is, if they're not bringing something to the table, you can't be with that person anyway. I don't care how fine a person is, whatever. If they're not having that personality or bringing something to the table, it's no chance. It's no chance whatsoever. Now, I uh, it's crazy. Um, it happens. It happens. The big thing, the big thing is, to me, is the connection. If you have a connection, if there's a communication or whatever, then hey, that's what's big. A female can be the finest girl in the world, but if they're not bringing anything to the table, it's like, what's the point? Now, looks. Now, I'm not saying that with us, looks do matter, and in some cases with women, it matters too. You could say the same thing about women, like, is this guy outside of my league and stuff like that. And I think in the most cases, if women the same way, they don't feel like a guy's outside of their league unless you some kind of hood rat and you dating a cool dude or all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then you like, okay, this dude might be outside of my league because I got all these kids. This dude don't got his life together. Or even with the guy too. The guy can have a whole bunch of kids, and a female can be established, have her stuff together, and that seems to always happens in both ways. But here's the thing, though. I don't, and it's, to the most part, a lot of people are not outside the league. You know what I'm saying? If you date somebody beautiful, and if it doesn't work out, it just doesn't work out. No matter how much a person looks or whatever, it's like, if it don't work out, it don't work out. Like, come on now. Like, really. Let's just be honest here. But never think that somebody is outside of your league. Never think that. Never, 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 never think that. Um, Never be afraid to come up to somebody. You know, I used to have this issue when I was younger. Like, damn, man, she fine, but I ain't got no chance because I feel like I don't have I don't have my stuff together. And I think, and that was just always, that was my thing when I was younger. I'm like, okay, I ain't got my stuff together. I can't come up to this chick. Or my clothes ain't up to par. I can't come up to this chick. Because, women, when you come up to them, they look at what you wear. They see if don't worry. Hey, they do. Listen to me. They do. So don't think that they don't look at what you have on and see if you got clean clothes and shoes and up-to-date stuff. They do. They make sure they do. So don't think that. But I don't care what the hell I'm wearing. I could be bummy from the top to the bottom. I still come up to women. I don't give a damn. That's just how I am. I'm not not the type of person I was a few years ago. I mean, I'm much more of a confident person than I was. I'm like, back in the day, I was nervous. Come up to females, man. I mean, I still came up to them, but I still had that nervous energy. But I'm definitely a different type of person now than I was before. So, you know what I'm saying? So, never think a person is outside of your league or comfort zone or whatever. Never think that. You know what I'm saying? If you find, and then with women, I have to say this. This may be off topic or whatever, but if you're a beautiful female and you get tired of so-called ugly men coming at you or whatever, you need to just get over that shit. Because if a man, no matter what a man looks like, if he finds a woman that is attractive, he's going to come up to them. Don't get mad and be like, what is this dude? Why is he coming up to me? What is it? I don't talk no ugly dude. But that same ugly dude that you don't want coming up to you can treat you good, but yet you're so used to these assholes and thugs or whatever, then you get with that thug or whatever, and then he don't treat you bad. You like, damn. Then you see the same ugly, nerdy dude come up, then you gonna want to be with him like, damn, I should have fucked with him, but then you just with him because of the money. Because of his status. You know what I'm saying? So, watch out for that. You know what I'm saying? Watch out for the ones that only want to be with you because of what you got. You know what I'm saying? So, again, man, never think somebody is outside of your league. And that's for men and women. Never think somebody is outside of your league. Long as you give it a shot, don't work, it works. Make sure y'all both on the same page. Make sure it's a connection. Make sure that they not with you because of the wrong reasons. Make sure they with you because of good reasons and positive reasons. So that's my thing with it. Because and even with, if you're a nerd, an unattractive person, still, man, there's ways in still getting the type of women that you want, no matter how you look. If you're overweight, fat, there's some fat people that get attractive people. So never think because of how you look, how you dress, or whatever, that you can't get that kind of person. You can. You have to have the confidence and like, yo, I can get with anybody I want to. Even though if you really can't, but you can have that confidence that you can. You know what I'm saying? So that's big. That's really big for anybody. So never think somebody is outside of your league. Always think you have a chance with anybody unless they with somebody, then don't do that. If a person is married with somebody, don't do that. Don't mess with that situation. That's too messy. You don't want to be a part of no triangle. So just remember that, y'all.